Hey guys, I was just going for a run and I'm close to the peak of this little local mountain, and just all along the run I was thinking about just how prevalent nihilism and depression is in my millennial generation. And I spent a lot of time listening to great minds, very intelligent people, philosophers, you name it, and I just want to add my 2 cents on this issue with nihilism, depression, hopelessness, meaninglessness, all that. Basically, guys, comes down to something very simple in my book, and that is responsibility. Responsibility gives meaning to life, and without responsibility, you don't have a purpose here. Like, there's no one that's relying on you. There's no one calling upon you for help. And so many millennials have been raised without responsibilities because their parents just gave everything to them and protected them from reality and didn't give them very important life lessons that they needed. And if you are one of these millennials, I have to tell you, the answer to your depression and, lack of drive in life, hopelessness perhaps, the answer is quite simple. It's responsibility. You have to find something in life that you are responsible for, that you are good at as well. Having some kind of expertise, usefulness, that is important. For example, when I was raised on a little mini farm, which is why I'm very different from most millennials. I had a shit ton of responsibility at a young age. Had to care for chickens starting at age 4. I had like 20 chickens. And by age 6, I had a job. My parents said, we have too many eggs. You have to go sell them to our neighbors. Ride on your bike. They wouldn't drive me. Go ride on your bike. Just put them in your backpack. To ride around, sell them. Then, a little older, taking care of a flock of sheep. A little older, flock of goats. And all along the way, dogs. And learning to train dogs, care for dogs, teach dogs tricks or good behavior. All of those things are valuable lessons. And they do bring some meaning in life. Now, don't get me wrong. When I was in high school, I was going through some serious shit, and I went through some very, very abyssal depression that led to suicide attempts. And basically, wow, it's starting to open up here. Basically, responsibility brings at least some degree of joy as well. For example, today, I don't have dogs or animals, or a lot of them anyway. What I do have are chameleons and rare plants. Now, it sounds kind of weird, but all of those animals are extremely exotic. They require professional care. I couldn't gift them to anybody and expect them to live even 1 year. Chances are they would all get sick and die. All the plants, all the chameleons, they're all niche animals and plants. So that gives me some degree of meaning, just having those things that I care for, and I love seeing them grow and flourish. That does give me some degree of joy. And the chameleons, I want to see them reproduce and have offspring and basically succeed in life. They're not children, but as you can see, where I'm getting at is children actually do bring joy and responsibility to life. Now, I'm not a father yet, but you can look at a lot of YouTubers and people that are philosophers and such, and a lot of them will say that their children bring them extreme joy. So basically, guys, if you don't have any responsibility in life, you're not going to feel valuable. You're not going to feel like you have a purpose or meaning in life. You're going to feel probably very depressed. Here's San Francisco. I don't know if you can see that. Beautiful. But you need to find purpose in life. Without it, you will be depressed your whole life. And if you're female, more specifically for females, you will be extremely depressed in your older years when you do not have children. Most feminists around age 45 disavow feminism and sometimes come out and speak against the woes of what feminism teaches and how it leads to a very depressing and abysmal lifestyle. Basically, the left wants us to all be infants forever, children forever, and never have responsibility. They want us to be fuckboys and sluts, literally. That's what they want from us. Because if we do that, we will lower the world's population because we won't have children, right? Well, I can tell you one thing. That does not lead to happiness, and that is not a sustainable lifestyle for an entire generation, okay? Our entire generation is like this, guys. And it's not good for anyone. Jeez, I am sweating like crazy. It's not good for anyone, guys. It's depressing as fuck. And you're not likely to have a good life if you are chronically depressed and have no meaning. So, in closing, on this short, kind of hopefully simple, but I know it's a big topic, but I think it has a relatively simple answer. No one's going to come out to you if you are acting like a slut or fuckboy with no responsibility. No one's going to give you responsibility. There's no sensei, no guru, no one's going to just come out of nowhere and give you responsibility. There is no saving grace angel that's going to come into your life and fix everything. You have to do that for yourself. You have to reach out in life and take it. Take what's yours. Your life is yours. Responsibility is something anyone can get. Get a dog, get a cat, get an animal, get a pet, get a girlfriend, get a wife, have children. It's fairly simple, but the amount of joy that I expect from having kids is something that is huge. And I'm really excited about that chapter in life because I'm going to be on that chapter in another 1.5 to 2 years. And it's scary because, like most millennials, I don't have some amazing job figured out still, and I'm pushing 30. If I continue on my current life path, I'll probably be living paycheck to paycheck if I stay in the Bay Area because the rent and cost of living is just so high. So I have to get out, but I have to find a job that's decent outside of the Bay as well. So, that's a whole nother topic. But guys, the point here is simply, if you're unhappy, there's a good chance that you are nihilistic because you don't have responsibility or meaning in your life. And if you want that, literally just reach out and freaking take it. It's your life. It's not impossible to get these things. And not to mention, when you get a hobby like breeding chameleons or something, that is interesting, and you're more likely to hold people's attention, a woman or a male's attention. If you have interesting hobbies, as long as they're not too extreme, that will help you find a mate if you're still looking for one. So that's basically it for this topic. Just reach out and seize life. Take life on by the horns, guys. It's your life. Find meaning in it and fulfill your destiny. Don't just continually entertain yourself to death. Good book, by the way, Entertain to Death. But you have to find more than Netflix to keep you on this planet. It's just not worth living if literally you work and just watch TV. It's not enough, guys. Socializing profusely, I feel like you're really a band-aid to depression. You should be comfortable in your own skin, comfortable by yourself. Yeah, and if you're not, rethink what you're doing and find responsibility, guys. Thanks for watching. Destination Truth out.